Hi Cancer, welcome to How I Love Tarot. This is your reading for December 2021, your money, career and finance reading. One of my lovely viewers requested the reading. I wasn't going to do one because I'm into my 2022 readings right now, but ask and you shall receive. And you know what, Cancer, that is kind of what's going on with you. Here we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Moon card and the Strength card in your present position. Spirit, can you bring it forward for Cancer? Can you tell me what's going on in their present position? Insights that come from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation, allow yourself more time making a decision, mental exhaustion, get some sleep. There is definitely a fatigue that's going on in regards to money, career and finance. And it has to do with direction, decisions, debt, getting out of debt, creating income streams, and being able to solidify your action plan for 2022. It does look like here that there's been some very difficult situations that have required, you've been through quite a battle in the last several years, Cancer. And this is financial, this is career, this is for some of you business. For some of you it's investing. It's kind of, Spirit just said pull it, you know, like coming, taking money that was saved for retirement, having to cash that out. And so it's been an uphill battle. But as we come into December, there is a refocusing in your mind of what it is that you want to accomplish and the time frame that you want to accomplish it in. I feel that there's been some avoidance here of things that you need to take care of financially. And even within your career, there's some procrastination going on. And again, it's coming from mental fatigue. It's coming from kind of like not getting, like things trickling in instead of flowing the way it should. But nonetheless, needs must. There is a sorting through of your money, career and finances in the month of December. I feel like you're going to do a lot of work from now until the end of December to organize your finances, to take what's bothering you about your finances and so there's been something about your finances that you've been avoiding, and that could be a large debt or a series of debts or debts that are becoming due, or it could be debt. I mean, for some of you, this really has to do with debt and increasing your credit score, setting yourself up for 2022 for success, taking charge of your money, career and finances. Now, not so much career, but money. Money is coming through extremely strongly here. And so there has been, you're coming out of this energy where you're avoiding now. I feel like you have needed rest. I feel like you still need more rest, Cancer. But this is not the time to rest. Can I put it that way? Will you not get mad at me if I say that? This is not the time to rest. You have got to straighten out what you've been procrastinating on. And you've got to do it within the next few weeks. Because if you don't, you're walking into 2022 carrying over old energy. And Spirit is saying you've got to sort these things out. Spirit is saying you've got to dedicate time to looking at past due bills, because it's not as bad as you think, because you've been avoiding it. Yes, it's accumulating, and yes, maybe there's some red letters, and maybe there's, you know, money is being spent where you didn't expect it to be spent, and so it's stressing you out because it feels like there's more money going out than there is coming in. But Spirit makes me feel that getting organized about your cash flow in the month of December is going to set you up for 2022. I feel as if you're going to use that inner strength to realize your potential and realize what it is that you want as you end I feel like if you do this in the first few weeks of December, you're going to finish really strong in the month of December, really clear about what it is that you want and how you're going to move forward. And Spirit is making me feel here that you need to do this, like if you're watching this in time, you really need to focus on this from about the 1st of December to the 12th of December. Spirit is making me feel the first 2 weeks of December are very important for Cancer to sort out and organize a plan of action in regards to money. So that is the present position. In your strength position, for money, career, and finances for December 2021, we have the Lovers, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to start off with the Eight of Pentacles because that energy just flew out. A lot of your cards flew out and landed on the floor, as always, Cancer. It's like a friggin' hike when I'm doing your reading, because I have to crawl on the floor. Well, that's not a hike, is it? But either way, you know what I mean. The cards go flying and they don't stay on the table. So a lot of your cards flew out. But this one in particular struck my interest because the energy coming from it was really, really strong. So here in the Eight of Pentacles in the strength position, it shows kind of what I was saying over here. But staying on task, there is something that you've got to do that requires a lot of discipline. And it feels like you've got to do it now. You've got to take the bull by the horns. You've got to get disciplined about it. Now, this is now taking a left turn, and it has to do with, yes, money, but it also has to do with your career. So something, or business. So something you're going to have to get disciplined about. You're going to have to focus. So while everybody else is enjoying the holiday period, guess what you're doing, Cancer? I see you working diligently and being extremely disciplined and really, really focused. Now, if I can be so bold, I think you need to turn down invitations to go away. I know that you're tired. I know that you're fatigued. Save it for Valentine's Day. Oh, I haven't even done your love reading, but there's energy coming in for Valentine's Day here for you. Spirit is making me feel that you need to focus in the strength position. Spirit makes me feel that when you do focus, and again, we've got studies here. There's something to do with studies, and there is something to do with memorization, application, doing your research, making a lot of money. Whatever this has to do with is going to make you money. So you're going to be really focused and disciplined. This for those of you that can resonate, this whatever this is you're working on requires a lot of discipline. Those of you that know what that is, take it and run with it. And here we have the Page of Pentacles. So there's this kind of thing that you're doing, that you're experienced in, and that's what I see the discipline in. There is, you know, and again, that has to do with something to do with finishing something off. But there is an area that is coming in your strength position that is brand new. And if you can get this out of the way, whatever this is that requires a lot of discipline and focus, what we have next in your strength position is a Page of Pentacles. What it shows here is that you're starting something new, and it's going to be very, very, very lucrative. You're going to shine bright in it. However, you've got to get this bit out of the way first, whatever this is. And what we have next in your strength position is your this kind of feeling of stepping forward into the spotlight in a new direction. And again, you're not even aware of, you're new at it, or there's a newness to it, or, you know, obviously you're taking your experience and you're doing something with it, but it's going to be extremely lucrative. I feel like that energy is coming out in December. I feel whatever this is, this beginning, you may have started something new already, but there's a lot of focus, attention, and energy. Like I said, while everybody else is popping the champagne come January 1st, 2022, you're going to be sitting there finally with your feet up, chilling out, with a big old smile on your face, because not only are you ready for whatever this is, this discipline, but you're really super focused. I like that energy. I like that energy for you, Cancer. Very, very focused. Here we have the Lovers. Embrace true love, deep, intimate friendships. Make choices from the heart. Vibrant health or recovery from an illness. Spirit, can you tell me why the Lovers is here in the Strength position? Spirit makes me feel like there is going to be a partnership where in the Strength position, you're not doing this. There's things that you got to do alone, but I do feel here that some of you are going to partner with people, or people are going to be looking out for you and wanting to connect with you to help you in any way that they can. Now, I say that sparingly because I don't want you to run with that. It's not like you have to go out after it. They will come after you. And again, it has to do with this self-discipline that's going on, and this new idea, this new focus, this new stream of income that's coming in. So this feels like a very blessed event in your life where you have struggled. Some of you have lost everything. Some of you have lost a lot. Some of you had the wool pulled over your eyes. Some of you have just really lost a lot in your life over the last several years. And I feel here, and this does feel physical, but it does feel also that this is divinely led, that you are saying, I want the right people in my life. I want the right things in my life. Bring me people that can help me to master what it is that I'm trying to do. Bring me people that will elevate the experience to new heights, right? So there's an asking, I feel, in your energy, kind of out to the universe, out to your higher power, out to the divine, or whatever you perceive as that. And I do feel like it's coming in. I do feel like it's there in December. Now, going into your challenge position, this was interesting energy as I was pulling the cards also. Like I said, your cards went flying as usual, Cancer. It's like the bloody exorcist in here when I'm doing your readings. In a good way, not a bad way. Cancer, I'm from England, and they do these seances and trances and stuff like that. If you ever get a chance to go to England and go to the Arthur Findlay College, oh my God, some of my friends that work there and some of my teachers that are there, I have seen Spirit do some crazy things. You know, table tipping and all of that, and things go levitating, and all of it is real, and it's done by the mediums that go there. But anyway, I digress, sorry. Ace of Cups in your challenge position, Page of Swords in the challenge position, and the Emperor in the challenge position. Spirit, do you want to bring back that information that I was picking up for the challenge for Cancer? You know what it is, Cancer? There, you know, it's tough. You've had it tough, and the new beginning, even though you want it, you crave it, you need it, you're so tired, and that's what it is. The challenge is, even though it's a new beginning, there's lots of abundance coming in here, and there's lots of prosperity, and it is all good. Like, I feel as if the sun is coming out for you. But that is a challenge too. There's some guilt associated, or some heartache, or there's a little bit of kind of healing that still needs to take place. And so the challenge is, what we have here is a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship, deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities. Well, Cancer, I mean, you walk around like a bloody beacon for psychic ability, don't you? Awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. I do feel that for many of you. Many of you are starting anew in a new home, new environment, or that's what you're thinking about. Many of you are starting new in a career or career direction. Many of you are starting in a new business. Many of you are starting in something that has been deep within you that is now surfacing within your soul to be expressed. And it's a challenge because here are the Page of Swords. We've got the self-doubt going on. So try to watch the self-doubt. Try not to question. Try to keep under control the negative thinking, because that's the challenge. It's this beautiful new beginning. However, there's a little bit of anger attached to it because you're being forced into a new beginning. It's not one that you actually chose. It's from a series of events that have really brought you to this point in your life. And so there's a little bit of resentment going on. But here in the challenge position is the Emperor, and it's kind of like you know, you go from being resentful 1 minute to this very, very powerful strategic energy in the Emperor. So the challenge is kind of, for many of you, believing in yourself. Again, it's wrapped up in that fatigue, that mental energy, just being tired, just, you know, always doing the right thing, always trying to do the right thing, but kind of like it not flowing fast enough. But you've been going through this for a long time, Cancer. So it will get better. It shows that everything's going to be okay. And the challenge, if I had to give it a score from 0 to 10, 0 being no challenge, 10 being, you know, the worst challenge you've ever faced, I don't know, it ranges from like a 3 to a 5, depending on the day. Spirit makes me feel Christmas, big challenge for some of you. And that's, it triggers the resentment or the anger. But don't worry, it won't last for long. And what's in the outcome for you for December? Beautiful thing going on here for those of you that get disciplined, because not all of you will. But for those of you that get disciplined and know what I'm talking about in regards to that discipline and focusing on your money and having that, or, you know, not avoiding, getting your finances under control, having a plan for that, focusing on your career, focusing on discipline, you know, again, you know, your December should not be about celebration. That's what Spirit is saying. I hate to say it. I hate to be a, you know, bearer of, I mean, I hate to be the killjoy. You know how many times Spirit has done that to me, Cancer? It's not just you. Cancer is always, I mean, Spirit is always telling me, you know, while other people are enjoying themselves, you got shit to do, so do it, right? So here we have, I've never in this Oracle deck, I've done so many readings with this Oracle deck right here, and I've never ever pulled this card, the Six of Cups. So Spirit, do you want to go ahead and tell me why this is so special? We got the Six of Cups in the outcome, we've got the Knight of Cups in the outcome, and the Justice in the outcome. You're going to achieve balance if you do these things, Cancer. If you focus on your money, getting your debt, again, Spirit is saying knock it out in the first 2 weeks of December. Really spend 2 or 3 hours a day just, you know, looking at all your bills, looking at the money coming in, coming up with a plan, opening those letters that are unopened, coming up with a strategy to move forward. So Spirit makes me feel that has to happen in the first 2 weeks. And here we have revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances from your past, romanticizing how things used to be. But what I get from that, that's what the writing says, but what I get from that, from the spirit world, is this innocence. I feel like once you get the hard part out of the way in the month of December, what I feel here is that your heart, H-E-A-R-T, opens up to allow the energy to flow. Because what happens when you're worrying, the first chakra to close is your heart chakra. Spirit just told me that. I didn't know that. but Spirit is making me feel that's the first one to close. And so Spirit makes me feel if you do this in the first 2 weeks, sort out your finances, be very self-disciplined, you are going to really, for some of you, there's a new start here. There's a new start. There's new people coming into your life. There's a new beginning. There's an innocence here, and there's a very bright future here. Knight of Cups. There's a lot of passion. A lot. This is not a love reading, but for some of you, this has to do with love. So part of what could be happening is you're falling in love with somebody, or somebody's falling in love with you, or you're falling in love with each other. And there's a joining of hearts, right? Because hearts are opening up. And I'm not saying that you're going to get into a romance or something like that. Some of you may, and that's how this kind of comes about. But for the greater part of you, what I feel is that this passionate energy reignites within you to have the confidence you need to move forward in money, career, finance, business, new ideas. And here we have the balance, right? So and Spirit is very clear. You want to do this in the first 2 weeks of December, because the last 2 weeks are you're going to feel the energy of the balance coming in. And so that's what I have for you, Cancer. Check out, if you haven't done so already, check out your money, career, and finance reading for 2022. And if you're interested in your love reading for 2022 for the year, I will be doing a singles reading, and I will be doing those of you that are in a relationship love reading for the year. Hit the subscribe, notification bell button. Please share the video. That will be really, really helpful. And thank you for your loyalty. And for those of you that watch my readings, I really appreciate it. You take care, Cancer. Don't forget, no partying, getting down to business, okay, in the month of December, so you can come out of December feeling really, really good and strong. You take care, Cancer. I will speak to you soon.